This is Mario with MIA Microflight once again, and I'm doing this video because somebody caught on to my my little tools here, and they asked me via email what it is, where I got these, and what am I using these for. These are basically the tools that come with the Anycubic i3 Mega. You can see the Anycubic right underneath it. The tools, they have this 90-degree bend, and so what I've done is I've taken the metal parts, machine to focus in here, and I've cut down about maybe 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch depending on the size of the hex tool. I've done that to the original hex keys. And the reason I did that is because anytime you use those hex keys without some kind of a handle, it just hurts your thumb, you know, on that 90-degree bend. So what I did is I cut down the L portion there with a little bit of a height, and I 3D printed these parts right here. These are basically my hex nuts that I use for my RC ultralights as thumb screws. Or thumb nuts, retainers for my wings. And so what I did is I took that shape and I just elongated, you know, to provide a handle, if you will, for these L brackets here, these metal parts here. And so I cut those, and those that are cut, I inserted those in these smaller 3D printed parts. You can see it's got a slot, and I just press fitted that in there. And this is this is the finished end, and this is the cut end right here, which you have to sand it or grind it flat and smooth. Same thing here. This is the cut end right here. Ground those nice and smooth, and was able to press fit those into these handles here. So what is nice about doing this is that you no longer have that L bracket or L shape sticking out, and you can just grab this just like a regular screwdriver. The reason for the L shape on these is that you have a way to torque tool with a little more force if you're able to hold that, but you know, if you hold it with your hands, it hurts. You know, so I didn't need that, and this works just fine because these are hex shape 3D printed handles, and I can still grab it and create the torque using the handle and not that L shape part. These are great for if you're working on removing screws that don't require, you know, the length of the stem on the hex key. And so that's what those are for. But mainly I'm using these guys right here because these are easier to use. But I have used some of these in smaller applications or projects that don't need you know, the length. So that's what these are. This is Mario with MIA Microflight. Once again, thanks for watching.